What's up guys, TG back here with another video with predictions for the Season 6 finale of The 100. This season has gone by so fast and has been amazing. The wait for Season 7 is going to suck, but we have one more episode with a lot to tie up. First of all, we have our crew that is up in the ship. Last episode when the primes arrived at the door and opened it, Indra and the rest of our people who woke up were there ready to fight. I think having Gaia as a prisoner will make Indra stand down, and from the promo we do know that they make it inside. The Primes have been the main antagonists of this season, and I don't think they'll make it to Season 7. I would personally like them to, but there's no way they can make peace up there in that ship, especially after he finds out Josephine is dead. I think he does find out based off the promo. When he says, "I want revenge," I think he's referring to Josephine's death. It looks like he could be pointing his gun at Maddy in that part, but it is a little difficult to tell from behind. It would make sense though, Russell wanting to kill Clark's daughter after realizing Clark defeated and killed his. It could also be possible that the revenge he wants is just because Sanctum is ruined and he's blaming them for it. Simon is for sure going to die again in my opinion, and that is also based off the promo. They've been keeping them really short this season, but they released an extended one for the finale, which is good for these predictions. But at one point you can see Clark/Josephine kneeling down with a gun to her head saying, "I lost my mother today." It was difficult to tell if this one was Clark or Josephine. It could be Clark referring to Abby, but I think she's still pretending to be Josephine, referring to losing Simon once again. This is because the way Maddy is standing over her and looking down at her in an intimidating way. Maddy wouldn't be doing this if it was Clark, only Josephine. So I do think all the Primes will die in the next episode, and I think it will come from Clark, who will be getting revenge for Abby. Right here in the promo, Clark says, "A mass genocide, a little nap, what the hell?" From the way she said it, it was clear that she's pretending to be Josephine at this time. With the genocide, I think she's referring to killing all the Prime's enemies up in the ship, and by the nap, I think she means cryo. My prediction is that Clark, as Josephine, will possibly trick the Primes into going into cryo, and before she enters herself, she will kill them. Now, as for Maddy, we know the Dark Commander is getting more and more control over her. That's another storyline that I think will be wrapped up in the finale, and he will be defeated. In the promo, Gaia says, "I have to kill it," and then you can see her choking Maddy. I know a few episodes ago she said the only option might be to kill Maddy, but I don't think that's what she's trying to do here. Maddy obviously wants Gaia dead or banished because she's under control, so she'll be fighting back when Gaia tries to destroy the Dark Commander. I think Gaia choking her is a way to weaken her or make her pass out but not kill her. This way she could carry out the plan that Raven thought of to destroy the Dark Commander for good. Now when all of that is going up in space, we still have our crew on the ground, most of them being trapped in that container, and the gas poison citizens of Sanctum are trying to barge in and kill them. We know they do get out of there because we can see them fighting and trying to get in a different set of doors. I think John and Amori will save them and help out. It always seems that Murphy makes really selfish choices and gets himself hated, but always finds a way to live, redeem himself, and get back on the good side, and I think this is how he'll do it this time. Now there is a full army of crazy people trying to get them, so I don't think they'll make it out without suffering a loss. I think we will lose yet another big character, and I think it's going to be Echo. I don't think they're going to kill off a third original character this season, so I think all of them are safe, but Echo isn't an original, and she's a loved character, so I think she'll go down fighting, giving the others a chance to escape. Also, I'm not a huge Bellard shipper, but it's clear they're going to end up being together. Right now, Bellamy is with Echo, and killing her off in the battle will allow Bellamy and Clark to get together, maybe in Season 7. Another character I think will die on the ground is Gabriel. He's been a cool character, but he's somewhat accomplished his goal this season. Unfortunately, innocents are getting hurt and killed, which is what he wanted to avoid. But he put the Primes in a very bad situation, and that was his goal. He wants to die, and for good this time, and I think that's what he'll get. There's one more big storyline that I haven't mentioned yet. I think it will be slightly focused on this episode, but not finished. We have barely gotten into it, and I think it will be a centerpiece for next season, and that is the anomaly. We saw Dioza and Octavia go into it. Octavia came out and she couldn't remember what she saw, but Dioza is still in there. I don't think she's dead or gone forever. I believe we will see her again, and she may have some info about the anomaly. Maybe she does remember what happened in there. I made a video making a theory about it before, and I still believe it's true. I think the anomaly is linked to time travel, And if you want to see the evidence on that, go check out my other video on it. As I said, I think they'll briefly bring it up in the finale, but mainly to set it up as a major Season 7 plot. Now, the only other thing to predict is where everyone will end up at the end of the episode, since they are currently separated. In Episode 2, we saw our group get infected by the toxins, so we know it does wear off. So the ground crew just has to survive until then, and then after, things could calm down. At this point, it will be safe for the space crew to come down, and they'll have Raven start making trips to bring them all down. With the primes gone, if I'm right, that will allow Clark and them to take over as rulers, to rebuild and run Sanctum more fairly. Of course, I also have some theories about possibly traveling to a new planet, but for now I'm going to say that they're going to stay on this moon since it's not destroyed and it has a chance. I think that does it for this video, guys, giving my predictions for the finale. Afterwards, I'll have a video discussing it and many videos for Season 7 predictions. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this one, and leave your comments below so we can discuss.